okay, this is a channeled message for a very specific collective. You will know if it's for you as the video goes on, but also what's on the screen. Okay. There are themes, general themes that this collective is learning right now. And one of them is about you just studying and being studious, being curious about what you are doing in your life, what you want to learn more about, what you want, if you want to learn more about yourself. And also this energy, a feminine energy coming out. No matter what gender you are, it's really about embracing you, allowing and birthing something into creation, birthing something into existence at this time, and being more like embracing of what you are creating, but also in particular for women specifically, releasing shame about your cycle could be significant. And being authentic to you, being fully authentic to you, being honest with yourself about you wanting to create, because I'm also hearing like womb alchemy, okay? Everybody has a womb, and it's how we bring things into existence, and it is from the mind, but it's like when you birth something, it's from your solar, because that's where the sun is, right? In our belly, in our guts. It's where our will is drawn from. And the reading that I'm going about, this is so crazy. I've never done anything like this before, but this is so specific. So this morning, I saw this picture of me, and it says, I create. I have a tiara on my head, and this was like when I was little, obviously. And it was inside this book. And it's, I don't even know how to pronounce this because this is my dad's book. The urantia book, which is basically like a version of like an ancient text, but it's like not ancient, and it's written. And this was his literal prison book. But the symbol is what got to me. Because it's the spiral. It represents the womb, the alchemic womb, the creator of all. Right before the light that shedded upon us, there was darkness, right? What was the darkness in? It was in a womb, because that's where nothing exists yet. And then it's created. And this is what we're learning about, the duality. And I know a lot of you guys are going through different processes right now where you could feel like really like you're experiencing a tug of war, okay? Of you coming into like literally a deep transformation of death. Like as my best friend says, Vanessa says, like we should just staple a 13 on our forehead. Because it just feels like you're going through rebirth after rebirth after rebirth, because you're constantly allowing yourself to evolve and change at this time with the death card. And we're entering into Scorpio season, right? And yesterday was the new moon. Oh my gosh, these cards are insane. Period. What the fuck? Okay. Literally the duality. I was going to talk about duality and polarity and embracing your darkness, 3, 2, 1, and all of these things I'm going to write on the screen. You will know this is for you, and this is the theme. This reading is timeless, by the way, but this is the theme for you to understand. 333, period. But you're going through a massive transformation and of releasing an old identity of who you used to be and who you are. You are like living in an in-between space right now. And this part of you is ready to be bursted out, and it's going to give you so much joy. And right now you're going through the phase where you're releasing. I was going to say 8s in general today. 888, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands. You might see other readings today that have that injustice and the Death card, or the 10 of Wands today. You will be seeing that. I'm just letting you know. In different readings, you'll be like, oh, that's interesting. Or you could even be pulling your own cards and noticing that. But when I tell you, 8 of Pentacles too, because it's on the top of this deck. Oh my gosh. Because when I tell you, we are releasing self-sabotage. This collective is releasing self-sabotage on such a high pedigree that you're just going full dive into this journey, not knowing who the hell you're going to be. And before I even made this video, I sat down and said, 444 as I'm saying this, I sat down and actually said, how the fuck am I changing so quickly? Like, what is actually going on? And as soon as I sat down and said that, I was like, I have to share this message. It's so insane. The Hierophant is coming out. This is really about you relieving yourself of tradition, of allowing yourself to be free and fully seen as like a new person. A mentor could be significant. You're taking away a lot of the traditions and combing them out and really figuring out who the fuck you are. Okay? And you could be a Taurus, a Scorpio could be significant here. That doesn't have to pertain to that, but you could have those placements. And with this Taurus energy, I really do feel like it's about you really allowing the divine, your ancestors specifically, your bloodline, to carry the weight that you have put on yourself, the responsibility that you have put on yourself to know everything and just release the control. Because when I tell you they are walking with you, they are holding your hand. I told you justice was going to be in here, and I didn't even know this was at the bottom. I didn't even know this was at the bottom of the deck. And it's also because Libra energy is Libra season. We're in a Libra new moon. We're transferring into Scorpio season. Look at this. Things must come back into balance. Things must be aligned. And that's masculine and feminine energy. That's light and dark. That's Adam and Eve. And I'm even talking about Jesus, okay? I wrote down Jesus because I feel like conversations with Jesus have come up so much. And it's like, and also about ancestors, okay? So you could be feeling that energy and also asking yourself so many different questions that are really putting things into perspective for you. The truth with justice here, and about what Jesus really means to you, like what it means to you, what that symbol looks like to you, could be very significant. I also wrote, I don't even know how to pronounce this because it's a new word for me, but I'm going to write it on the screen. The Melch, I'm not even going to try. It's this word. But it's basically the meaning is heaven and earth. And so heaven and earth, you could be thinking about that too. The realm between heaven and earth, the walls. The Magician card is coming out, and the Ace of Wands. You're stepping into a completely new beginning of a brand new creator. The God within you you're allowing it to shine fully because you're investing all of you, all of your parts, your masculine, your feminine, your light, your dark. You're regaining balance within your body to enable you to create anything that you so choose to create in this world. It's that intense. And the Ace of Wands is like, this is just the spark. Like, this is just the start that's going to help wake you up and really align you into a new stability and committing yourself to a new process and taking off the weight, the responsibility. Yeah, wow. 9 of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. You have been embodying and waiting probably for an arrival of a transformation already, or a transformation externally in your reality. And this is the reason why it has delayed, or you have felt as though it has been delayed, is because your intentions had to change in order for this arrival to happen. And this is literally about you letting go of anything that you feel does not align with who this person is, who you're stepping into, especially with your feminine energy. Okay? Creating that balance. Okay, I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I hope you have a beautiful day.